It will be a long, hard stare at the 5 red lights when they go out. Second Grand Prix of the year will begin. The Chinese Grand Prix is underway with a good reaction time for George Russell, who's claimed that inside line. He's got an opportunity to dive to the inside, but Piastri was brave and he chops across George Russell, who's vulnerable and loses out to second position. Russell will try and regather his thought, but he's lost a place to Lando Norris, who improves up from third to second. Piastri, then Norris. Russell had a sight of the lead, but drops down to third. Hamilton improved up the fourth. Charles Leclerc is in fifth. Max Verstappen drops down a couple of places. Yet that's a brilliant start for Lando Norris, and that will be reassuring, because he lost a bunch of places last year. But faced, he got his air. Here comes George Russell back at him. Brave stuff to do that into 7. Here we go into turn number 8. That Mercedes is fast in a straight line, but if you have a half look, you could endanger yourself to Lewis Hamilton behind. Well, that's exactly what happened to George at the start. He was desperate for that inside to get the lead in the clear air, but had himself pinned to the inside line, and Lando could sweep around the outside. Further back, Max loses out to both Ferraris. This is Russell, and he has the overlap, which is just so enticing to go throw your car. It is not a big enough braking zone to lodge a lunge, and he was right to back out of it, but it was just too late. This is Charles Leclerc on the inside, hugging the white line and the curb. Oversteers over the curb, and it just knocks him wide into Hamilton. Gabriel Bortoletto is towards the back of the field, starting this one in 19th. He's still running in the Grand Prix, but the car heavy with fuel on the opening lap, and round he went. Brake from fire for Alonso. Alonso slowing, having had a brake fire reported by one of his competitors, and the man in the middle of the pack, who started this race in 30th, is surely trundling back to the pits to become our first retirement to the Grand Prix. Oscar Piastri is about to hit his marks, crucial pit stop in the context of the Grand Prix. These are the pressure moments for McLaren, the reigning world champions, and it's not as efficient as they've managed in the past. 3.8 seconds. Potentially, I know he's going to get fresher rubber as Russell comes in as well. And now Lando Norris knows he's got an opportunity to make the difference. 3.8 seconds, a little bit vulnerable, but there will be fresher rubber for Piastri. Crucial that he doesn't get any traffic as he comes out of the pits. And let's go to Esteban Ocon. He's made the move on the Mercedes, has he? Because that was the car in front. Ocon going super brave. And he's got to the inside, exactly a car's width left, and he took the chance. Let's see. 2.2 better stop for Norris, expecting him to be around 2 seconds in proximity to Piastri when he comes over the line. But let's see how close the two McLarens are. An important outlap for Piastri. He will get there now. Can Norris get out ahead of the traffic? Can George Russell get back the place that he got at the start? Tyres won't be the same temperature as well. Russell's will be in a better window. They've got the marker in the way as well. Russell gets ahead. Crucial moment. George Russell, brave. They were battling up against the driver, who's meant to be leaping out of the way. It's He doesn't have to leap out of the way. They're racing with position right now. He might have old tyres, but he's allowed to race with position. No blue flags. And a crucial moment of hesitation rewards George Russell with what will be second place. And then you see, surely Lando Norris will sweep by. He does sweep by. Stroll yet to stop. Through goes Russell up to second place, and Norris, having the option to take second again, net second on the road, finds himself falling behind the Mercedes man. Can Lando Norris reclaim the position? He knows it's vital if he's going to win this Grand Prix. He's got a car in between him and his teammate. He's diving to the inside, and Lando Norris takes back the place. A crucial move. If he's going to win the Chinese Grand Prix, that could be defining for who takes home the largest trophy today. Who he won us what with this now? This lap, the what now? Yeah, it makes sense. Leclerc's been too close for too long in this race, and even though Lewis has looked better throughout so much of it, Charles has the better chance from what we've seen so far. So Lewis is going to try and prove that wrong and stay with his teammate now, and both catch up to George Russell, and then he might get the payback. This is Oliver Bearman. We're getting a replay of the British driver getting past the New Zealander under braking at the hairpin, or at least the lap before he was eager. Ciao, Exponavich. This is Oliver Bearman pushing on fresher rubber, trying his favoured move. He is enjoying the superior traction on that long first stint, and he powers by. Bearman gets a round of applause from his American team. He's up to P15. It's another lovely late-breaking move from Oliver Behrman. He's making his way through the traffic. He's operating about a second faster than Lance Stroll on that old hard tyre. So that medium is giving him the advantage at the moment. He's passing cars as well. Behrman checking the mirror and seeing Carlos Sainz in it. So Hamilton goes to the fresher rubber, doesn't have the performance on the hard tyre, and will look to try and take on the medium and attack further on. He will have superb pace as he moves on. You said a hard tyre, says, yeah. He'll just hammer that out now to the end of the race. Behrman to the outside of Pierre Gasly, going again for it. Up and under on the exit, squeeze on the throttle with fresher tyres, but he's on the outside again for the final corner, so he's not getting the same burst of traction on the medium tyre as he made his way out. Let's see if he can be braver on his way down, pulls out of the slipstream, didn't know when he was going to be able to, and straight by this time. So Behrman attacking, and Behrman finding his way past the Alpine, up to 10th position. Wait, front wing covers from what? I don't know how Tsunoda's picked that up. Was okay, was trying to get up to the back of Sainz. Was very close to the back of Sainz coming into turn 1. Ah, yeah, look, it's just through the turbulent ear of a car in front. You go through all sorts of crash testing ahead of putting your car on the racetrack, but the only way you really find out how it performs is in close combat. Norris wants every point he can get, but Piastri wants to be a contender for this World Championship. You are looking at the current World Champion. We're on board. Nose cam as he tries to go the long way round to turn the outside line into the inside line. Leclerc knew he was trying to do that, and he roars around the outside. Does he get the place? He does. 4th position for Max Verstappen in the final stages of the race. Yeah, look, that's a beautiful pass. No crash to boat as Charles comes out. Look. Can they make their way through turn number 6? They've gone away with that one. That was super late on the brakes. For the man from Monaco, they're not separated by much, but the place now belongs to Verstappen. After the misery of Melbourne, Oscar Piastri was consumed with rage. You are watching his emphatic response. For Piastri, the time is now. Oscar Piastri wins the Chinese Grand Prix for only his 3rd Grand Prix victory, and Lando Norris nurses home the McLaren. He might not have a brake pedal left, but he's got 2nd place. George Russell got within 1.3 seconds of Norris. He completes the podium. The champagne flows for McLaren and Oscar Piastri. Lando Norris making it a 1-2 as well. They're 50th in the sport. The first was back in 1968, and it was Denny Hulme beating team founder Bruce